Mm-mm-mm. Hey, hey, hey. You guys know the drill. We give you 3 minutes to join us. 3. Welcome, Darnell. Welcome who joined us on Facebook. We can't see you over there. Give us a shout out so we can see who you are. See, we giving everybody 3 minutes, two more minutes to be exact, to join in so that we can start. Facebook, give us a nope. They left. Okay. Howard, what's going on, cuzzo? We waiting for everybody to join in. What's up, Glow?
Hey.
How you feeling, sis? We tired. Whatever. Like, everybody can't see it. I mean, really? Good. I'm glad you're doing good. That's awesome. What's up, Dave? How you doing? Welcome. For those on Facebook, we can't see you, but we see you. So, sorry if we can't see who you are. You might have to type something or say something so we can know. So, go ahead, babe.
All right, go ahead and talk what you said. You were talking about
What? Oh my gosh. First of all, did y'all hear about Biden's running mate? How do y'all feel about that? I know a lot of people have a lot of different feelings. We are doing great, Dave. We are definitely blessed. We're doing well. What's up, Kokomo?
That wasn't a couples thing. That was just a us thing.
What? Are you still talking about
It haven't did anything.
this couples night? We are not ready for that yet, Kokomo. We did a Dre and Ronnie thing. You next up for the couples events, bro. Man, y'all need to get out. Just come over here and chill with us. Thank you. We got a congrats for date night. I guess people don't do that. Great success. Is that regarding Kavina? What is her name? Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about somebody else. What is the lady's name that Biden chose? Kamala?
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with her at all. I honestly think a lot of people aren't familiar with her, and they're just happy she's a black Asian woman, but I need to get familiar because our future is riding on it. And I, you know what, I'm pretty bad at that because I can say for the last couple of elections, Obama, that's what it was. I knew that he was the right person, but I really need to work harder at doing the research on what these people are about, I think everybody does.
Right.
So we wanted to talk tonight about the topic WAP. Right now, there is a lot of conversation topics about. I see the thumbs up. There's a lot of conversation about this Cardi B song, WAP. I'm not sure if you guys know what it stands for. Hopefully you do. Because I can't. Okay. Hubby, you want to tell her what it stands for? Hopefully they know. Just Google it, okay? One, we wanted to know your thoughts on that. And for those that just joined, because I see some people just joined us, the topic for tonight is WAP. And it's the Cardi B song that just came out that everybody is talking about. If you don't know what that means, look it up, Google it, because I don't wish to say. But we're not going to talk about it in the way you think we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it for women and men and just what you put out in the air, what you put in the atmosphere. Hubby.
So everybody's been talking about the song, whatever, and I guess the question came up. Actually, it was a two-part. So the conversation came up because we look at, i.e., we started out talking about Beyonce, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we look at Beyonce as Beyonce, and of her music now. And I was stating that the way Beyonce portrays herself now, I think she should have been portraying herself like this prior to her having kids. And the way she was portraying herself prior to having kids is how she should be portraying herself now. Because they got kids, and kids big on social medias and all this other stuff. And it's like, what message are you sending to your kids? Right? So, again, Cardi B got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? What message are you sending to your kids? So it just be, and it just goes into what is acceptable. And it's to each his own. It's to each his own. I'm not knocking. I'm just observation. So you go off and Cardi B is who she is. But I just feel like when you now are not just responsible for yourself and your others, you have to look at things differently. So with this song or whatever, or portraying how you portray yourself as you are, your child grows up and get in school and around other kids, and she got to defend you and stuff, right? Then, or she's following your footsteps. Are you cool with that?
They might be, because if that's how they are and they feel empowered, and I mean, you see these women out here and they're walking out here with whatever, wearing whatever, dressing like whatever, talking like whatever, when you see that, they're okay with it.
Yeah, I think they're okay with it now, but I think as they get older and get more responsible, they understand that they're showing a different. I don't think they really want their daughters to follow in their footsteps. As parents, we kind of want our kids to do better than us.
Always, I would think so.
And it's just, I don't know, just a question. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. So how do they, feel about them kids watching like this? You know what I'm saying?
But I think, how your parents raise you and they want you to be how they were and better, and they want you raised under the same principles that they were raised under the same standards that they were raised under. Maybe Cardi B and people like that want their kids to be raised under the same way that they were raised, and the same standards and principles that they believe in. Because how do we end up with all these eclectic people around the world if it's not acceptable?
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not acceptable.
Never said it's not acceptable. I'm just saying.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is this what you want to have your child being? If I don't want my kid to smoke marijuana, I'm not going to be putting out marijuana products. Or I'm not going to
remember that commercial? I learned it by watching you.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah, so now Cardi B, she might be fine with it, right? What's up, Gil? But what about Offset? As a father, this what you want your daughter to be?
Well, he married her mother.
Okay.
In the video.
But
that's his wife.
But that ain't his daughter.
Yeah, true.
It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, look at that too. You know what I mean? Like, dad, you know, as a dude, like, you don't want your daughter following her footsteps. And I understand he met her like she is, talking about the mom, and this is her gimmick now. This is how she make her money. But it's one of them things, man. Like, nah, yo, because she gonna fall suit. You know what I'm saying? So, if you meet a lady of the night, you know, you meet a lady of the night, you know what you met, right? Now, if you in turn want to turn this lady of the night into your wife, are you looking for her to give up her ways, which are the ways that you met her
and liked her and loved her and wiped her?
You know, and this is who you marrying. I mean, this is what you're attracted to. So then you got to look forward. Like, when you look at, do you look at family? Like, is she gonna be doing this 5 years down the road? She'll still be swinging. You know what I'm saying? And even if you're in a position to take her away from that type of lifestyle, what is she? That's what she like.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
And you were okay with it.
Yeah, these just questions we had. You know what I'm saying? Since the WAP thing is a popular hot thing right now, this is just like, it's cool. I mean, that's what you're into, but I just be wondering, like, what do people think about? We like what we like. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when there's kids involved, things start to look different. You know, you got to think differently. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you got to think about, you know, with the guys, with the fellas, what you're attracted to. You know, that does play a huge part in your future and what your kids are going to turn out to be. How you're going to raise those kids together. You know, it's the same for the women. I learned back in the day, I would say a couple years ago, I was always so mad about the guys that I was involved with. They always turned out to be some kind of jerk. They always turned out to be some kind of person that I would have never associated with and ended up getting hurt for, you know, but that was my fault because I did not know what I was putting out as a spirit, because when you're down on yourself and you don't know who you are and you don't realize who you are, you attract that. You attract that. People see that even if you don't see it in yourself, you know. And so all of the stuff that I felt about myself that I didn't feel was good enough, or that I felt I wasn't good enough in all these areas, or I wasn't confident in certain areas, I attracted that. When I grew up and changed and my mind's changed and my thoughts changed and everything, you know, inside of me changed, my confidence changed, everything, you know, the people who I attracted changed. So what are you attracting? You know, how do you feel about you? And what are you putting out in the atmosphere?
Yeah. I think she touched on something that's so important before any of that. The first thing she said, you have to first figure you out. You know, what is it? What outline do you have for your life? Right? Yeah, far as what, Kokomo? When you say some would think differently, what do you mean? Yeah, it always starts with home. You gotta first love yourself, like you said, have confidence in yourself. Make sure your esteem level is high. Understand you are great. When you develop these things within yourself, because you have to, Ronnie used to say this in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? You have to be complete, right? And you meet someone, so two completes come together and you guys can move on.
Not a half and a half person, two complete individuals.
Yeah, because you have to complete yourself as an individual. Now you can get with someone and complete a goal, a mission, or whatever, but you don't want to incomplete person. That means you gotta try to get this person together. You know what I'm saying? You would love for someone to already come at least complete, meaning they love themselves, not broken and all that stuff. when you get to that place, I think it makes it easier to know what to look for, because now you know your worth. You don't have to settle for stuff, you know.
And you won't settle for it when you know your worth. You already know all of the red flags. The minute something just pops up, you'll be like, no. And it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with knowing who you are and knowing what you deserve, and not only what you deserve, but what you want. Because a lot of people go into relationships not even knowing what they want. They just say, it'll be nice to have a companion, but what do you want in that companion? What will you accept? What are you looking for? What kind of traits, qualities, different beliefs, all of that do you want in your partner? And are you just looking for a relationship? And don't make it so that you got so many qualifications that you're going to be by yourself because you don't even fit them. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's a good word right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Go up to them. Yeah. You got all these high standards, but you can't even live up to them. But you want somebody else to. But yeah, I thought it was interesting. And I know in this trying time, crazy what the topics of the world is today, and it's crazy that is one, but it is, But like I said, I just looked at it from a different point of view. But people going, you love who you love, you like who you like. But I'm just saying that, sometimes I think we get caught up in a moment and we don't think long term.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure, again, Offset with this. I think he got other kids, I'm not sure. But just for me, anyway, you know what I'm saying, is you have a daughter. I'm not knocking Cardi, whatever. I mean, I respect Cardi for the simple fact that she turned her whole life around.
Mm-hmm.
She was in one situation and she grinded, did what she did to get to where she is. But I understand from her point of view is I do this so my daughter don't have to thing. But if she see mommy's doing it, and she gonna be like, I want to do it.
And you came up with doing that,
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, I only just look at it from, like I said, Offset side, from a father point of view. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, we got to do something about that. But like I said, this is just me. Maybe he cool with it. I don't know. Not so much comparing her and Beyonce, but I just look at some of the, again, you got kids. You got to be mindful and careful how you coming off.
It's so interesting watching Beyonce. She'll do her stuff and do her music and be dancing and getting it in. I'll be like, she a whole mother though. Like I just can't wrap my mind around it.
And the other thing is, like, with the choreography, I get it. It's choreography. You get that. But I'm just saying is your lyrics.
Right.
Be mindful of them, because again, you're saying it, and if your child come around and they were saying the same things, how you gonna chastise them? Where you getting this from? You.
But again, some people might not even want to chastise them. Some people would say, "That is so cute. You heard what she said, boo. Oh, did you hear what she said?"
Till they get into see, they're in a whole different bracket, one with a whole different crowd, so maybe it's acceptable.
Mm-hmm.
But
different people accept different things.
Because my whole thing is, like I said, you got to go out in public with these. And you don't, even on that level, you don't want your children going out embarrassing you and your brand. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know. It just seems like the next generations and those following, they don't get embarrassed easily. They do whatever they feel like it, and they're proud of it. And
that's because society's accepted. It's acceptable.
It's
now,
acceptable,
so.
yeah. And we can't say what is and what is not the right thing.
Yeah, I can't run in people's house.
If that's what you like, that's what you like.
Yeah. Like I said, just trying to get opinions on how y'all feel about it, what y'all think about it. Again, as parents, I'm looking at it from a parent standpoint, not necessarily a Cardi standpoint or Megan standpoint, whatever. Just strictly just from a parent standpoint. When I see these entertainers with kids, whatever, then I look at some of what the kids go through. And like, for instance, Dwayne Wade's
you
son.
took the words right out of my
mouth. Again, I'm not to each his own. Like, but what was missing that, or is there was something missing that warranted that? And as a parent,
Dwayne Wade isn't by himself. There's so many other stars whose kids are being encouraged to be other genders and dress in different fashions, and it's a very interesting world that we're in right now.
So now Dwayne has to be a parent and have to accept, because as parents we gotta accept it. It's still your child. Now, is he happy with it or not? It doesn't make a difference because you gotta accept it. Whatever the case may be. But for me, I just, I guess the question would always start back with me, like, dang, where did I go wrong? Did I go wrong? But I don't know, man. It's just crazy without, what society is allowed and is acceptable. And
That's why I can't see you over here.
Huh?
Oh, you were leaned over and you were off the camera. Completely.
And my fault, y'all. I'm trying to get. Oh.
Oh.
Alright. So, yeah, just be mindful, man. Like for me, I ain't gonna say be mindful because maybe they are being mindful, but yeah, when you got kids, man, you just gotta change your routes because kids mimic. So, a couple of years from now, whatever, if what's their child name?
Who?
Cardi B. Contour. No.
So, I don't know.
So whatever. Culture. Whatever culture, in a couple of years want to shoot a video, have naked, if Offset is a dad, what can you say?
I mean, Kanye and his wife, they're pruning their daughter to do all that stuff, the dancing, and she watches the videos, and they're putting her right in the same Kardashian light.
Well, the Kardashians are just. I don't look at. They're superficial. They strict beauty. So if they trying to get, and I can see that because that's how they make their money. It's because of their looks, that social life. I don't see. Yeah, they do stuff, whatever the case is, but I don't think it's as blatant as like Cardi and them. Their whole thing is about. I'm not knocking so much of the Kardashians, because they're still business driven. And they teach each one of them. We're beautiful, you ladies, and this is what we do to get this money. Now, becoming a lady tonight, I ain't knocking that part, but
this lady of the night.
But matter of fact, what's her name? Kenna? What's her name?
Who, Kylie?
No, it was the other one. It's Kylie and.
I don't know. I don't keep
whatever the youngest one, Kenna, whatever her name
Anybody
is.
know? Y'all quiet over there.
She's in this. She in the WAP video.
Yeah, I couldn't watch the whole thing. I actually had to cut it off because I was
so it's
confused.
That's all we came to talk about tonight. Just that was the topic. That every time we turned around, that's all we seen, and I just looked at it from a parent standpoint, like, wow, how they gonna stop the kids? That's all.
That's all. Y'all got anything for us? It's been a long day for us. We are tired.
Hey, Mom, Gil, Coke, Dave, Indy, everyone. So that's what anybody, like I say, that's what which one to touch bases on. From the block.
Jenny from the block. Go snap.
But yeah, so like I say, if you got any topics, anything you want us to touch bases on, like I say, hit us up, DM us, all that good stuff. If someone's trying to oh shoot, Sabrina. What's going on, Sabrina?
Hey.
If anyone has any topics that you want us to touch on or bring to the forefront, please DM us. Because we always looking for new topics, something fresh.
Definitely, we appreciate all of those that have given us topics as well.
So, seems like it's gonna be an early one, not necessarily early because it's about that time.
Normal time.
Yeah. So, just want to say thank you guys, and see y'all next week.
Peace out.